Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Orioles will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Matt Harvey gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Baltimore. Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Dwight Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Harvey, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Dylan Bundy will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, he worked.
And leading off for the Halo, the fielder, Ryan Goodman.
Ready now for Baltimore. Renato Nunez is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you in multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the Cole Calhoun will stand in now as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman.
Digging. Into the box, Richie Martin. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Martin takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready now, Cedric Mullins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Simmons is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up. Here's Tommy.
Leading off for the Halos, second baseman, Tommy Lassella.
Here's Albert now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Goodwin on third. Trout on second. Bohr at first. 1 gone. Count now, a ball and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Pujols is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Harvey sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Kozart is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fast.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
A
ball and a strike.
1-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now for the Angels, Zach Kozart. In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nunez stands at second with no outs. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this is fouled at the plate.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Runner's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Richie Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And the runner back easily. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, second.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Martin at second. Severino at first. 2 out in the inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Harvey pauses. Here's the 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's full now, 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Runner back standing. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted down the line in left. Goodwin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors. Here's Tommy La Stella now.
And leading off for the Halos, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The catcher, number 20.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up.
Brian Goodwin.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is in the air to left. Smith has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's gone 6 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Justin Bohr. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Angels get just the one. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Dwight Smith. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols.
Leading out for the Halos. Designated hitter, Albert Pujols. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66.
So digging in now, Pedro Severino.
For the Orioles, the catcher number 28, Pedro Severino. Now pitching for the Angels, number 31.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Brian Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now in the box, Mike Trout. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. So this is foul for the first strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Justin Bour.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Calhoun.
And And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game. So he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Martin moving to his right. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels down quickly there on. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Justin Anderson takes the mound.
For the Angels, number 38, Justin Anderson. Hit hitting for Baltimore, number 6.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.